Greetings, wise ones, and welcome back to the 𝐬𝐻𝐿𝑠 channel. I'm Melissa of 𝐬𝐻𝐿𝑠, author, psychotherapist, business astrologer, and your go-to expert for harnessing feminine energy and stellar planning in life and business. On this channel, we help you access the power of applied astrology, timing, and energy management techniques through my stellar planning and lunar wisdom formula processes, unlocking an unfair advantage in life and business, specifically for female entrepreneurs, executives, and professionals. Today's video is the second in my series on the astrology of burnout, focused on how the moon influences your emotional wellness and burnout recovery. So stay tuned for the rest of the video to learn more about how the moon provides astrological medicine for burnout specific to your birth chart, and give it a thumbs up so it can be shared with more wise ones via YouTube. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more business astrology tips and techniques that help you access your personalized life and business instruction manuals for mastering your own ebbs and flows in career while keeping you in your soft girl era. So, wise ones, we're back again talking about one of my favorite things to discuss in astrology, and that is the moon. The moon sign is a strong, if not the strongest indicator of your emotional and environmental needs, which covers personal life and business. When we look to our natal chart, what we find is that it has so many clues for helping us to identify why we constantly feel exhausted or overworked, what we may be struggling with in terms of boundaries and speaking up. And the beauty of looking at the moon, since in astrology it rules your emotions and the feel of your environment, identifying the astrological medicine or shifts that can help us experience better outcomes without as much trial and error. So, let's look at what your moon sign reveals about how you process emotions, handle stress, and recharge your energy. If you have a moon in the fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, I've got my hand raised as a Sagittarius moon, you need movement, adventure, and self-expression to feel emotionally fulfilled. Burnout happens when you feel stuck, controlled, or uninspired. Your self-care tip: engage in physical activities and creative projects to release tension. Now, if your moon is in a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you are a deeply intuitive individual and need emotional processing and quiet time. Burnout happens when you ignore your feelings or take on others' stress. Self-care tip: schedule alone time, journaling, or energy healing practices like Reiki or the use of singing bowls. If you have a moon in the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you need stability, routine, and tangible progress to feel emotionally secure. Burnout happens when you feel overwhelmed or don't have time to restore yourself. So your self-care tip is to slow down. Engage in grounding rituals. Put your hands, your feet, some part of you in the earth, and rest intentionally. And of course, last but not least, our moon in air signs. That's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Know that you process emotions through communication and intellectual engagement, so you're kind of heady about them. Burnout happens when you overthink, isolate, or lack social stimulation. Self-care tip is prioritize social connections, stimulating conversations, and journaling. Don't let anybody tell you that this seems vain or vapid or surface level. As an air sign, it is core to your existence. Now, let's talk about how the lunar phases impact your emotional energy. New moons indicate low energy and make it a time for introspection and ideal for planning and rest. Whereas first quarter moons are when energy and moonlight are rising. This is best for taking action and starting new projects. Once we hit the full moon, we are at peak moonlight and energy. So this is perfect for visibility, big moves, social activity, but also a time of emotional intensity. There are more 911 calls, more fights, increased police activity, big log jams in the emergency room, as well as emotional outbursts, all surrounding the peak light at the full moon. And finally, the last quarter moon is the middle of the waning phase where the moon's light is dimming, meaning this is a perfect time for engaging in reflective energy, making it time to release, review, and slow down. Remember that as women, we are cyclical, not consistent. If you're looking for where you are consistent, then you are consistently cyclical. If your energy is not steady throughout an entire month, then frequency matching is what is necessary to prevent and stave off burnout in the short and long term. Which leads us to talking about using lunar wisdom to prevent instances of burnout now and in the future. Some really practical steps to align with the moon for emotional wellness look like this. Do track your moon sign transits. Make sure that you notice how different phases of the moon and different zodiac signs affect your mood and energy. Then you can use this lexicon to better plan for your active and passive times. Schedule release of major projects when the full moon is out and energy is high, which means initiate those projects at the new moon. Plan rest days around the dark moon, where energy is naturally low. This is also the best time to plan for quiet time and meditation, while I suggest using the entire waning phase to schedule your self-care, because that is when you energetically and your body are in receptive mode. And last but not least, follow your personal lunar return each month. This is something I absolutely live by and is my planning tool for the entire year. The moon returns to the exact degree and sign of your birth chart once a month. This is a time to circle on your calendar for greater rest and to recognize that it amplifies emotions and intuition. So noting it can help you determine how to best utilize this period each month. And of course, the most important thing, rest is not a luxury. It is a success strategy. Rest equals feminine energy. Cyclical working equals success for feminine energy. If you want to be able to hit it hard and seize the day when we start a new cycle, then you must ensure rest prior. This is a non-negotiable. And I am speaking as someone who has had to do coaching and a lot of reprogramming around rest being essential, because I have so many burnout indicators in my own chart. And that's why I created my free Lunar Cycles for Women's Success mini course, because I want every woman to be able to start planning work and rest cycles using the ultimate planning tool, astrology. And if you really want to go deeper and master your energy flow and burnout recovery, then my Feminine Flow Masterclass is perfect for you. It teaches you how to align your career with natural cycles of rest at the most granular level. Now that we've got your rest game set up, you need your planning game tight as well. And that's where going deeper with the 2025 Stellar Business Blueprint solution comes in. It is your personalized roadmap to astrology-based work and life balance and success. This takes your annual plans, your star map, and the natural cycles at play, and helps you overlay them in such a way that you can plan for the most successful year possible, integrating all of this information and ensuring that you have ample time for rest, visibility during high success times, and are able to avoid overworking and burnout. Because life and business do come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with others who could benefit from the power of astrology in life and business. And subscribe and turn on notifications for more business astrology tips that help you avoid burnout and alignment and work in alignment with your natural rhythms. Next in this series, we'll be exploring Saturn's lessons on boundaries. working on how to say no and how it protects our energy and staves off burnout in the long term. So stay tuned for that. And until the next video, wise one, blessed be. Check out the 2025 Stellar Blueprints, which are online workshops for life and business to access your personal life or business instruction manual, complete with the cheat codes for success in the new year. Check out my new Etsy store called Stellar Planning Tools to get some of my newest products to support you in applying stellar planning, the lunar wisdom formula, lunar self-care, and to expand your manifesting practice. My new series, The Wise Woman's Mindset and Self-Care Guides, are being offered exclusively on Etsy. These guides were created to assist you in living with more ease, grace, and with a process to make lasting change in your life. Check them out. Link is in the description below. Discover the keys to your life's path and purpose by reading the stars with a free personal astrology report sample from 8th House Wisdom. From obstacles to opportunities, these reports teach you what you need to know to thrive. Try out any of these 8 types of astrology reports, 2 multi-package reports, and 1 tarot reading in the 8th House Wisdom Astro Report store before you buy them. They're available for immediate download and specific to you, your life, and your unique birth information. Crystals are a fantastic tool to harmonize and ground your energy. Use my coupon code 8th House Wisdom for 11% off high quality, ethically sourced crystals. Click the link in the description below to shop today.